Hello beautiful, it's me again, Angelica, and today we're going to do comparison between these two beautiful palettes, and I promise to do so. And this is two palettes I'm talking about, obviously PatMcGraph palette, Celestia Odyssey and Celestia NIRVANA. This palette I've been having for a while, and this is her new palette, which I also having for a while and dedicate myself to really use this palette, create some looks, see the quality. So everything is going to be in this video. I'm going to create one look with this palette, and after I'm going to compare these two palettes, swatch them both, see the difference, see the similarity, what color story, where it's made, if I found anything similar, which one I prefer. Everything is going to be in this video, so stay tuned. And if you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I like everything what's related to skincare, beauty, fashion, traveling, and obviously I like makeup, colorful makeup with a new touch. I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance and teach, and today we're going to compare these two beautiful palettes, so stay tuned and let's start it. So let's create today a quick look with the new palette Celestia NIRVANA. So we're going to use, first color is going to be this color. That's it, I finished my look. I'm going to finish the other eye, going to put mascara, and I'm going to come back to show you the final look. So I decided to put lipstick, this new lipstick with you, so I used the PatMcGraph Suburbia liner. I started but I stopped. I'm going to put it with you. This is the heavy Petal lips gloss, the one I got as a gift. So smells the same as caramel very nicely, and let's see. Ah, beautiful color, I already like it. And it really goes well with that liner. This is the color. Very nice, like a nudie with a rosy undertone, and very comfortable, not sticky at all. So let's see how it lasts during the day. But I know all glosses normally doesn't last long. But what I like about this gloss, first of all, it's very shiny. Second of all, it's not sticky. I don't really feel it, and I like it because it has a more pigment, like it's not that transparent. I prefer gloss more having a color, and this the one is the perfect. It's not too much, it's not really sheer, it's like right there. Beautiful. I really love mascara. Okay, so I already try this mascara and it doesn't give me smudges, because normally I put the shades, everything, and then during the day I will have lines up like black or whatever mascara I have. But this one is perfect. It doesn't give me smudges. For my cheeks, this blush from Unearthly Cosmetic, the color is Pop, and I use from the previous Celestia highlighter. And the name of this highlighter is it's a Sublime Skin Highlighter. With this almost disappeared because I used it quite well. I really like it. This is how it's look like, and it's right here on my cheeks. Just put it a little bit more so you can see how it is. So I really love it. I should put it a little bit more up. But beautiful highlighter, recommended. I really like it, but still, my favorite from PatMcGraph is the trio one, the three of them, because I really love those one, because it has one of them really darker brown, like bronze, another one is gold, and the third one is with a pink undertone. So I really love it. Still is my favorite. That's it what I use. I actually didn't put even the liner. Normally I put the water liner, and today I didn't even feel like I need to. And that's the look. So let's talk about two palettes, and I give you full opinion about this two palette. What's the difference? What I think about them. Let's start it. Okay, let's talk about these two beautiful palette. The one is a new one with Celestia NIRVANA, and the older one Celestia Odyssey. So I swatched them already on my hand. Here is going to be the new one, Celestia NIRVANA, and this is the older one. So first of all, so look at this beautiful shades. And when I was swatching them, I noticed that the older palette has more metallic than the new one. Look how many we have. All this row, it's a metallic one, and half of this, almost half of this, is also metallic. So basically we have 4 only matte, and the rest is metallic. Some of them more shimmer and have more shine on it. The rest is a little bit less. So look at this. So there is only 4 mattes, and the 4 mattes is, one of them is really dark brown, pink, then we have very light, almost beige, and this one kind of like a burgundy one. That's it. The rest we have the color we have green, blue, this black, and some brownish, and this the one I'm thinking is similar with another one. Again, let's look at this colors, and we're going to move on to another palette, and then we're going to compare. So this is the new palette, which actually we have much more matte. So we have 9 mattes, and the rest is metallic, while here we have only 4 mattes. Let's see again. Has different range of colors, obviously, have more color. How the two palettes look like. So this is the older one, and this is the new one. And if you noticed, we have plenty neutral colors still, but we have more colors. The new one palette has dark green, 2 purple, pink, and a light blue and dark blue. The older one has still green, just metallic. I would say this is blue, darker blue, metallic, and that's probably now we're going to see if this palette has similarity of I'm going to swatch couple of brown, the mattes, and as you know, we don't have much mattes in the palettes, in the older palette from the new palette, this from the old palette. I really can't see difference. For me, they're the same, chocolate brown. I'm going to swatch it here. Do you see the difference? So I think this is the one, the closest I can find. So this can be the same. So these two colors are similar for me. Maybe they have slight undertone, but honestly, they are not. Let's see again in a different angle so you can see there's really barely any difference. The other two colors I was thinking they're the same is this color and this color. But as you see, they are not the same at all. So this is from the new palette and this is from the old palette. So you can see that they are really not the same. But when I was using this palette and I'm using this color, I was really thinking it's remind me of this older palette, this shade, which is not really similar because it has a different tone. This is much so I'm going to swatch it right here so you can see. So this is from the new palette, much lighter than this, but really have a beautiful, two of them has a beautiful colors when you put it on your eyes, and I really love that. So okay, so what else? I'm going to swatch some other colors which I think might have similarity. So we're going to swatch this color from the older palette, okay, and this one here, I hope you see it, from here is this color. Wow, okay, this can be older palette, similar, and this one is from new palette. Quite similar, I would say very similar. I'm going to swatch it in a second. Older new palette, and this one is older palette. Yeah, they have different undertone. This one has more I would say brown, and this has more gold undertone. So no similarity. Similar but not similar. But okay, probably let's keep close. But probably not. So I'm going to go with this color, which is kind of a reddish undertone, and similar things I can see from here, not really, is this color, which are completely different. So this is from a new palette, which is have more silver undertone, and this is from the older, that's the one, and this one is from the newer palette. Kind of the same, but have different undertone. This one has more red undertone, this has more silver undertone. So I think they're not similar, but very close. Moving on, let's swatch these two colors, which I think quite similar, but probably not. I'm going to swatch this color over here, and I'm going to swatch this color over here, and maybe this color over here. So we have, this is from old one and this two from new one. I think look at this, quite similar but not. I think this two or this two is between these two, so really quite similar, really. So we have, this is old and this is two new, pretty the same. I'm going to swatch it. So this is from old palette, which is only one color over here, and this one from new. Quite similar. I would say these two very similar to each other. They feel quite the same, very smooth, but definitely this stands out more, which is this color. So this color is quite similar with this color. So again, let's just swatch two of them and see. So this is from here and this one is from here, and you can tell this has more yellow undertone, this has more silver undertone, but maybe just the one tone is different, but quite similar. I think it's pretty similar, to be honest. Let's move on. Let's go to the gold. How the difference between these two palettes. Okay, we have really gold color, which is the old palette. Look how beautiful is this color. And we have here also gold over here, but it has a different undertone. So this is really goldish. This kind of a less yellowish than this one. So no similarity at all. Okay, so let's do 3 colors. I want to swatch 1, 2, 3. So we have 2 from older palette. 1. This is the 1. This is the 2 from the older palette. Okay. And from the new palette, we have this one is a very similar one. So look at this. Quite similar. So these 2 from the new palette and this the one from the older palette. And they are quite the same. I think these 2 more the same than this one. This is really a beautiful red undertone. Absolutely love it. But these 2 kind of the same. Just this one has more. This has more rosy undertone, but very similar. This has a lighter undertone. This has a darker undertone. So this is from the new. This is from the old one. So 3-1 from the old, 3-1 from the new. So you can have an idea how they difference with the tones. So this is kind of for me brighter a little bit. So that's how it's look like. Okay, I think we compare enough. You can see now that difference between them. It's really that this the older one has a lot of metallic, and I would say it's a more darker tone and has a lot of neutral shades. And again, I'm going to show you how this is the older palette, and you can see how many shades we have. We have so many metallic shades, and I didn't know before I did today this video. I never thought about, and that's why it's very good to do a video like that, to know good about your palettes, about what you have and difference between them. And now I can tell I have a very good knowledge now about this 2 palette, because I really know what's the difference. And this palette is over here, and as you see, it has more colors, I would say, and more mattes. Again, we have so many mattes here. We have 9 mattes, and the rest is the metallic, compared to other one has only 4 mattes. And tell that this palette is more colorful. It has a less neutral shade compared to another one. We have some purple, some dark blue, some dark green, some very bright pink, and we have this coralish kind of orangey look. So it's up to you which one you like. I actually like both of them. I like this one because it has colors, and I really like the colors. But I really like this one because it has a lot of metallics, more metallics than mattes, and I'm all about actually metallics more than mattes. So look at this. Again, this is the older one. Even the darker shade, this black, is so beautiful. Look at this shimmer inside. Amazing. This green is amazing. This blue, beautiful. This with this one is amazing because it has this reddish, rosy, and sparkles are very beautiful, like purplish. Even this one has more warm colors, but again has this beautiful pinkish purple sparkle. So very sparkly palette, this one. And in this palette, what I really like is pink. It's obviously this one, absolutely love it. My favorite blue one, purple, and even today I tried this color and I really love it. This matte, I really love it. And also I really love, which color today? I think this one, gold one. Which one I thought is very beautiful. I really like this as well. I haven't tried, I think, and this. This too I really like. I haven't tried this one. Also beautiful and interesting color. So as I said before and my previous video, I would have added pair for this color. This can be, actually, maybe this is the pair for this. but I would have add something more, more metallic and orangey. And definitely, even we can get away with this color actually, which I didn't realize from the first time. And let me swatch it for you if I can, because I have glitter everywhere. So it has kind of orangey, but it's more goldish orangey. You can get over with this. I think it can go with this color pretty well, but we really don't have anything for this color. I would love to have some green metallic like we have in this palette, but maybe just different tone if she doesn't want to repeat. Look how beautiful it will look if this color will be in that palette. You see? That's what I'm talking about. We need something metallic for this color. It can be maybe different tone because this is more like greenish, this is more darker. Look, they're together, amazing. So something like this. If she doesn't want to repeat, she can easily just create some other green, maybe lighter, maybe I would prefer something even lighter than that, or maybe a little bit on this tone. So finally, I clean my hands, sparkle still everywhere, and I can tell you my final thought about this beautiful two palettes. So as you know, this palette I've been having for a while, I use it. Actually, I was kind of use it and then I stop and I come back because I have so many palettes and I still was doing some review from other palettes. But I can tell you full opinion about this palette, and also I can tell you the full opinion about this palette because since I received this palette and it's been about a month, I've been using this palette. I was dedicating to use this palette for the reason I was doing it to give you the full opinion. Of course, I use some other palette, but I always try to use this palette. So the funny things when I start to swatch the palette in one hand and then in another hand, I realized that the older palette has just 4 mattes, rather than this, the new palette has 9 mattes and the rest of the metallics. So this is a big difference. As I mentioned before, by quality, I think these two palettes are the same. It's all about what color story you like. And it's all about if you prefer more mattes or more metallic. I like this palette because it has metallic. So for me, for this palette, it's plus, it has more metallic. But I love colors. I like this palette because it has more colors. So for me, it's perfect to have two. Yes, I would repeat a lot of colors in both palettes, especially in this palette. It says so many gold and neutral colors. I would have add something else. This is me. I don't need so many neutral, similar gold or beige. For me, if I have one good gold with a brown and light gold, and maybe one matte, 2 mattes, that's enough for me. So I can have 4 of them and I'm good. But here we have so many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 of them. It's too much for me. I don't need just a slight difference of, shade. So that's my really my preference. In this palette, it says more variety of color, which one I really like it. And PatMcGraph, I always have a problem to open this palette, and PatMcGraph really create this palette to show you her some colors, which I was very excited. And in this palette, I really love so many colors. I love purple, I love all blues, the metallic blue and even the dark blue. I really like this. Let me turn it. I really like this light one. So for me, this light is really amazing. And again, I would have eliminated her regular brown color. And for example, I really don't need much this color, for example, and I don't need 2 of them. I would have eliminated, and I have this brown. Okay, maybe 1 brown, that's enough, but there's too many. As I told you before, and I mentioned again, maybe you're already tired to hear me, I found for this pair can be this one, but again, in my opinion, this is really kind of goldish. It has orange undertone, but it's still goldish for me. I would love to have more something like this, but you know, as a metallic one. And I will mention again, we don't have pair for this green one. I would have liked to have her green, and I already swatched it on the other palette, the one she has a green metallic, beautiful green metallic. I would have liked to have here and illuminate some of the other color. It will be another pop of the color like this blue, something like this, but green. That's my opinion. That's what I would change. But I really, if you talk about quality wise and design wise, both of them very similar. Quality wise the same. Design, as I told you before, I mentioned this is thinner, this is wider. So this is how the palettes are. So this is thinner and this is wider. And the difference is, this is when you open 12 months and this is when you open is 18 months. You can, you know, but obviously we all use it even after this amount of time, because I don't think anybody can be able to use in a year, 1.5 year, this palette. So you obviously will not through this palette. It's pretty expensive palette. And this one, I already mentioned it, is made in Italy. And this one, actually, I don't know, to be honest, is this one is made in Italy or not? No, this one is made in USA. So this is another difference between these two palettes. This is made in Italy and this is made in USA. I think a lot of people will prefer when it's made in Italy, but honestly, there is no difference with the quality. Like, if you think this quality is better, no, because here her metallic one is amazing too. Like, and we have so many. This dark, the shimmers also amazing. Gold is beautiful. This green is beautiful. This dark blue is amazing. I mean, amazing palette, amazing quality. So that's it, I think, comparison between these two palettes. I hope you like, I hope it was useful for you. And I create again the look today, very simple, very nice look with this beautiful, my new palette. I absolutely love it. And hopefully I'm going to enjoy to use this palette more and more and create more looks. So let me know what you think, and maybe I missed something. You can tell me, maybe you find something else which I didn't find it. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching me. Thank you very much for subscribing me, and I see you soon. Пока-пока, bye-bye. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. Depends where you are.